So yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. So like we mentioned, 2001 is when these discussions first began for the New Harbor Bridge. In 2003, a feasibility study was done. 2004, an environmental study. In 2007, the project was put on hold due to funding, but they get back on track in 2009. In 2011, a price tag of $600 million is attached to this project. And then in 2015, Flatiron Dragados, a name that you know very well now in your household, they were hired as the bridge's main developer. They were expected to be ready in 2020. Now, here we are, 2025, so that is how that happened. But 2018, FIG Bridge Engineers, the designer, was found to also have designed a bridge that collapsed in Florida. That caused some controversy. In 2021, the COVID-19 pandemic paused things even further. In July 2022, design concerns arise after some independent reviews. In August, TxDOT releases a letter sent to Flatiron Dragados outlining its findings. So there was a lot of obstacles that this bridge continued to face. But, you know, let's just focus a little bit now that we're back to speed on the bridge. It's just a really exciting time, and it's historic. It's not just a bridge. If you are born and raised here in Corpus Christi, you remember going over it, you know, countless times with your family, maybe some family memories. Who on here remembers when you used to light up? That was cool. It was the Rainbow Bridge, and they would change it for certain holidays and all that good stuff. And there was a time when the lights went away, and then, you know, all these discussions of we're getting this magnificent bridge with these white cables, and, you know, now we're going to have the largest long stay cable bridge in the United States. That's pretty amazing. It's a huge win for the Port of Corpus Christi, and we're really excited. We have a crew here today. They're on top of the bridge, so that's a pretty cool experience. We here at home, we're joining in, we're having fun too, but we've got a crew. We've got our Lydia Herrera, reporter in MSJ, and she's joined by Jeremy Landers, who is perfect for this job. He has also been following along for the last 20 years on the discussions of this bridge. It's hard to believe that it's actually coming today and they're getting to see it. We do know that there is a bunch. I kind of checked in with them, and they told me that I asked, who do you see there so far? They said they've seen Mike Pusley, Mayor Paulette, Judge Connie Scott. We've got Eric Cantu, Denise Villalobos. Someone that we confirmed wouldn't make it today was Governor Abbott. We didn't get a confirmation on exactly what, but we do know that he was expected to be at the May 10th ribbon cutting, but due to that delay, he will not be at today's ceremony. So if you're joining us, we are here live streaming on 3 News Plus outside of the official ribbon cutting for the New Harbor Bridge. They are set up. They are getting ready. We're getting some speakers coming to the stage. I know we've got TxDOT, we've got Flatiron Dragados, the Harbor Bridge Project. It's a big deal. I mean, walkers, runners, cyclists, this bridge is going to totally change the way that we commute, how we connect the mainland, you know, and so it's really exciting. People who do the bicycle marathon, that's going to be on a totally new bridge. It's really good stuff. From up here, you know, breathtaking views of the Gulf Coast. It's a new vantage point. The Old Harbor Bridge has been a staple since 1959. It's being retired. That will get a little bit into that process. It's not going to immediately happen, but another big part about today is that after this ribbon cutting ceremony, they're going to actually open those southbound lanes. So commuters from Portland are going to be able to drive over the New Harbor Bridge today. So when you come from Corpus, you are going to be directed to get on the Old Harbor Bridge, just to raise some confusion for y'all. That part will happen later. They did say it will at least be after 4th of July weekend before they start making any official changes. But I know a lot of people I saw on social media last night were doing a last drive over the bridge for the last time. And so it's just really sentimental, I think. And people say, well, it's just a bridge, but it's a iconic part of Corpus Christi. It's like the Selena, you know, statue memorial. If you're from here, you just get it, right? And okay, looks like we're picking up some headway. I see Judge Connie Scott. We've got Mayor Paulette Guajardo in the building. Todd Hunter. It's exciting. Sheriff Hooper in the building. Looks a little windy up there, but can you blame them? They're on top of a massive bridge. I'm going to change the view for you guys right here. Let's see. I want to show. Oh, nope.
shop, but you gotta get away to where the boogie's from. Pick me up,
Hard to believe that they're going to demolish.
pick me up,
Again, this has been going on for almost 10 years.
put me down,
Like you mentioned when we first started this stream, it's a conversation that's been going on for
put me down.
So we had that
gotta
official
go.
ribbon cutting back in May. It was bad. We wanted to know what was going on. Here we are.
Pick me up,
Marks the grand opening of the New Harbor Bridge, the largest cable-stayed bridge in the United States, and possibly even one of the tallest structures in all of South Texas. So this isn't just news for Corpus Christi, guys. This is Texas news. This is United States news. This is a big deal. So we're excited to be here at the opening day. You know, the ceremony is going to start at 10. Those lane changers I mentioned will happen later this afternoon. So it's also important that around 2 p.m. is what they're predicting. They said you can experience a little bit of traffic. So obviously, first time over the bridge, kind of take it slow. They're going to have some signage. They're going to gracefully get you on, get you off. Bunch of good stuff there. But motorists heading southbound on US 181 are going to take the first marked exit to the newly opened direct connector ramp. Motorists heading southbound towards the Bayfront will follow a temporary detour to the first signed exit. And they are going to have a traffic advisory announcement for the opening of the New Harbor Bridge northbound lanes. Once again, they have not released those dates, but they did tell us it would at least be after the 4th of July. So not going to happen this weekend, not going to happen next weekend. I see the first speaker jumping on here, so I'm going to go ahead and let them take over the mic.
Start Jeremy's audio. So hit the FS audio button. The FS3 audio. Yep, that one.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you all very much. Please take your seat. As we start this event, one of the things that I wanted to be sure and do is to recognize the outstanding work of the men and women with the Texas Department of Transportation, our Corpus Christi district led by Mike Walsh. Mike, there you are. Can we have all of the folks with the Corpus, well, most of our men and women are standing up. Thank you all for your great work. Thank you as well. We have a number of our previous district engineers here, Valente Olivares, Chris Cowan, and Lonnie Gregorczyk. They have all had a tremendous role in delivering this project, and certainly appreciate their efforts in getting us to this point today. Want to also acknowledge the work of our contracting partners on this, Flatiron Brugados LLC, along with others that were part of this, H&TB Corporation, and many. This has been a significant effort by many to get us to this monumental day, and do very much appreciate the time and the work that has gone into it by so many. As the MC and the engineer of the speakers, I'm here to just do my best to kind of move things along. We've got a large party here that is on the stage. What I'd like to do is just to recognize the individuals that are here today with us. We have several of our commissioners, Texas Department of Transportation commissioners here today. Robbie Vaughn, Alex Mead, and Steve Alvis are here. We'll have an opportunity to hear from Commissioner Mead shortly. Congressman Michael Cloud is here today. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. Land Commissioner Dawn Buckingham, thank you, ma'am, for being here today. Commissioner Jim Wright as well, from the county. Very importantly, our state representatives and state leaders, Senator Chuy Hinojosa. Senator, thank you for being here today. You, like so many, have been here throughout the duration of this, as has Todd Hunter, Chairman Hunter. Thank you for being here today. We also have Representative Denise Villalobos and Representative Adam Hinojosa here as well. Thank you all. And this has also been a partnership with the city and the county, and Mayor Paulette Guajardo, I'm sorry. I had actually practiced that. Mayor, thank you for being here today. And Judge Scott, thank you as well for joining us today. And Port Commission Chair David Engel also. This has been really a partnership with so many different organizations that have helped to bring this tremendous day to the fold here. And so this bridge, as you all know, this is going to be a landmark for the next century or more for this region. And it has been a challenge at times. We certainly acknowledge that. But I think in the years to come, in the decades to come, the centuries to come, people will not remember those challenges, but going to recognize and remember what this bridge provides, and provides to the region in the way of economic opportunity, provides to the region in just its iconic nature. And people will think of Corpus Christi, they will think of this bridge for the next century or more. And this is just a fantastic day. As we deliver these, thank you, these projects, I had the opportunity to recognize our commission. Our commission, I get the privilege of serving for a 5-member commission appointed by Governor Greg Abbott. 3 of our commissioners are here today, as I introduced, but I felt like it would be very important for this region to hear from our commission. They have been a big part of helping to pull the funding together and the work together, the resources together to make this happen. And I wanted to ask Texas Transportation Commissioner Alex Mead to come and make a few comments. Alex was appointed to the commission in 2023, and just recently, with the help and support of Senator Hinojosa, Commissioner Mead was reappointed and confirmed by the Senate just a few months ago. And Commissioner Mead has done a tremendous job vigorously leading the Texas Department of Transportation to pursue forward-thinking transportation initiatives like what we are here to celebrate today. Commissioner Mead, thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Good morning, everyone. It's a great honor to join you all today with my fellow commissioners. Commissioner Vaughn, Commissioner Alves, thank you for coming down to Corpus Christi, Texas. As many of you all know, I am from the Rio Grande Valley, and Corpus Christi is also home to myself. Thank you all for being here. Today is a truly special day. It's been a long road since the groundbreaking for this project almost a decade ago in August 2016. In fact, I believe the planning on this has been even longer than that, maybe even closer to 20 years. So this has been a project that has been long in the making. I want to thank all the federal, state, and local leaders who have been on our side on this journey, and here with us today. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for the work and the help that you've done on this project. Investing in major transportation projects such as this wouldn't be possible without the vision and leadership of Governor Abbott. As you know, Governor Abbott is a proponent of economic development, and Corpus Christi plays a pivotal role in the growth of the state and how competitive the state of Texas is amongst the other states. And today, we are here to celebrate an economic development project, one that is second to none. Governor Abbott has been a tireless champion of transportation, as he understands how transportation impacts every facet of our lives. TxDOT is a transportation agency, or it's an economic development agency, and in my mind, transportation is what we do as a result of promoting economic development. This new harbor bridge is a victory for the Port of Corpus Christi and the Coastal Bend region. As a primary economic development engine of the Coastal Bend, the Port of Corpus Christi is already the nation's largest energy export gateway and the third largest export terminal for the crude oil in the world. In 2022, there were 98,000 port-related jobs in the Coastal Bend area. That's more than 1/3 of the metro area labor force. That economic engine is about to rev up even more as the harbor bridge takes Texas to the next level. This bridge unleashes powerful opportunities for the Port of Corpus Christi and will help the region reach new heights. With a clearance of 205 feet above the water, the new bridge could easily fit the Corpus Christi Harbor Bridge underneath it. The height of this new Corpus Christi Harbor Bridge will allow some of the world's largest ocean-going vessels entrance into the inner harbor at the Port of Corpus Christi. Projects like this give Texas a real advantage over our global competitors. TxDOT's mission in connecting you with Texas, and that's just what we're doing here today. The bridge is more about connecting people on both sides of the bay. It's about connecting this region to more exports, more growth, and more jobs. The new harbor bridge is going to connect Texas to a new economic era. By investing in our transportation system, we're sending a strong message that Texas is open for business, and Texas is the #1 state in doing business in. Texas has been named best state for business for record-breaking 20 years by CEO magazine. If Texas were its own country, we would be the 8th largest economy of the world. It's Governor Abbott's goal that Texas climbs even higher to the 5th largest economy in the world. Investing in our roads, bridges, and ports is exactly how we'll get there. With the harbor bridge, we're expanding opportunities for commerce and ultimately creating more jobs and enhancing the Lone Star State's position as an economic powerhouse. Again, on behalf of myself, and the fellow commissioners, I would like to thank everyone who has partnered to make this possible, not only for the region, but for the state of Texas. Now, it is my honor to welcome to the stage someone who has been a true champion of this project and a truly great friend, as Mark Williams mentioned, and a great help for me for being here with you all today, Senator Chuy Hinojosa. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Meade. Está caliente, ¿verdad? What else do you expect here in South Texas? Hot, humid weather during a hot summer day. But before I say anything, I really would like to recognize a good friend of mine. She's been very active in the Texas Senate. And this Commissioner Buckingham. She came dressed right. But for me, and all of us, this is a very special day. For me, first ran for the state Senate in 2002, and what I heard from the community, was that a new harbor bridge was a priority. 25 years ago. And Senator Todd, Mr. Chairman Hunter, I had hair at that time. I lost all my hair. But at that time, there were a lot of concerns about replacing the old harbor bridge that was built in 1959, only because the population continued to grow here in Corpus Christi area, the coastal Bend area. The port continued to expand, population continues to increase, all the refineries and industrial base continued to grow and created more jobs. So we needed to expand to make room to also be able to navigate larger ships coming into our port, which is one of the number 4 port in the United States, number 1 for shipping crude oil. And the reason I say that because in 2003, when I first got elected by you all voters, what happened is there was a lot of pushback by some in the community, and rightly so. They were much concerned about the cost involved. So TxDOT went to work, trying to find ways to address those issues, trying to find ways to come up with ways to increase the revenue to be able to pay for the bridge. At that time, I think it was about $500,000, if I recall correctly. As we move forward with the engineering plans, we got the federal government, congressman involved. We created a design. We created the plans to build a new harbor bridge. Unfortunately, all the money wasn't there. And we had to put it on hold for a couple of years. In the meantime, we were looking for money. TxDOT came back 2 years later and actually put in $600 million. But keep in mind what was happening at that time. The county was in the red. The city of Corpus Christi was in the red, about $11 million. I think there was over hundreds of millions of dollars in road construction needed to be done. So it's a very, very, very much of a challenge. But when TxDOT came back and said, okay, you can build your bridge, we'll put up $600 million, but you got to have skin in the game. $100 million. Whoa, well, you know, we didn't have the money. So we had to get our community leaders involved, the industrial people involved, the business community involved, the port involved, the county involved, the city involved. And sure enough, our leaders here in Corpus Christi, the coastal Bend area, had a vision of what they wanted to do. And they worked. They worked to get this done. So the local community here came up with $100 million out of their own pockets, out of taxpayers' pockets, to make this a reality. And there were a lot of people involved, from all the county judges from 1981, Mayor Adame, Mayor Judge Neal. I mean, we had county judges also very much involved. Throughout the years, always focused on how do we get the harbor bridge done. And we made a lot of challenges and a lot of problems, engineering problems, dealing with COVID, pandemic, but we overcame those challenges. And here we are today. And in that moment, I remember in 2011, 2013, when we were about to lose the $600 million that TxDOT, the state, had committed, because we couldn't get the community to come up with the funds. Judy Holly, at that time, was the chairperson of the port. And she was there at a meeting where I showed up, and we had a real talk with the port commissioners, and they spread the word, and guess what? She played a very key role in getting the community united and producing those funds for us. Then I was able to add the Harbor Bridge as a project on a Senate bill. I forgot the name of the bill, but Senate Bill 780 that Senator Nichols had on the Transportation Committee to add the Harbor Bridge project to make sure it got done. And it did. For us, this is really a great day because this area continues to boom, continues to grow. This new bridge provides not only safety protocols, but also create more jobs, increase our port navigation and exports. And that is very important for quality of life for our families here. Without the harbor bridge, we would stay way behind in competing with other ports, with other Gulf cities, with other cities on the interior of Texas. So for me, I'm very grateful to be here, just sharing a couple of my thoughts. For us, for me, it was a priority for 25 years. For 25 years, working Chairman Todd Hunter, at that time State Rep Herrero, State Rep Ortiz. We worked hard to make this happen, but all was in conjunction and in coordination and cooperation with our local public officials and our local business leaders. And that's important because we had one goal, and that is to get this harbor bridge done. And we did it. And it was truly teamwork. I cannot say one individual stands out because it was all across the board that we put our hands together, brains together, and move forward and solve problems. During a period of time, there were a lot of challenges with increasing cost in relocating infrastructure and negotiating with TxDOT. Now, as we celebrate the special day, the cost is about $1.2 billion, right? $1.2 billion. Part of it, the cost was paid by state taxpayers, TxDOT. The other part was paid by our local community leaders. For that, I thank you all. So for me, again, this is a very special day after all these years, waiting. Gee, am I going to be able to at least celebrate and say thank you all, thank our delegation, thank you, TxDOT. Thank you, too. There it is. Oh, God. Well, thank you all so much. I really appreciate your listening to my comments. I had a short speech written, but I will just speak from the heart what I remember. All the challenges, looking at ways to solve those challenges. We did this together as a team. We did this together as a community. We did this together for our community, Corpus Christi, the Coastal Bend area. May God bless you all. God bless Texas.
Senator, thank you so much for those remarks. This is, you have been a big part of where we started on this, and the history and the acknowledgement that you gave to so many people, so many names that have been part of this. Thank you for that, because as we stand here today and celebrate it, we're celebrating the work of a lot of people that have put time and effort on that. And one of those individuals is one of your counterparts in this Texas legislature, a partner to the Texas Department of Transportation and a leader on the House side. I'd like to ask Chairman Todd Hunter, Chairman of the Texas House of Representatives Calendar Committee, longtime champion of this project, longtime partner to the Texas Department of Transportation, to come up and make a few remarks. Chairman Hunter, thank you.
Charlie, if that's the TWIA boat, they knew I was about to talk. Hey, I'm glad to be here, Mark and Mike, but the real reason I'm here, everybody, I wanted to make sure this bridge finally got open. That's why I'm here today. No, it's great to see you all, and I want to kind of address the TxDOT commissioners. We're really, really glad you're here. You've got two of our great state senators here, Adam and Chuy. Their last name's Hinojosa, so when they do good, they take credit, and you don't know who takes credit for what, but they're good partners. And then Denise Villalobos, my new partner in the House, who is working with us tremendously. Don Buckingham, who not only is a great land commissioner, see, there's TWIA. She's also one of the best ophthalmologists that you can get in the state of Texas. And then Commissioner Wright, he is a great, great railroad commissioner, and he's been a long, long friend. Well, watch out, you may get security like the rest of us, right? Mayor and county judge, thank you. It's good to see Nueces and the city here. I want to recognize some folks. My point is not to give you a long speech, but I want to show the commission who's here. Nueces County, I see our sheriff right here. Hooper, stand up. all our commissioners, John, Mike, everybody, the Nueces County commissioners, stand up, and our county officials. Thank you. City of Corpus Christi officials, stand up. I see Mark right over here, see Roland right here, Kaylin, Gil, all these city council folks that are here. I want them to see them. San Patricio commissioners are here. Stand up. And I want your former county commissioners, because I see Terry over there, county judge, also stand up with them. And I want our city of Portland and our San Patricio city council folks standing up too. Please, I saw Brother Moore and all the group. And then also our commissioners from TextBot. Well, we have in the audience some former county officials and city officials. I see Mayor McComb, I see Barbara, I see Terry. Please stand up so everybody can see from San Patricio and Nueces who are here, some of our retired folks who are involved in this. And then one of my areas is Aransas. You know, Howard, you're sitting over there too quiet, over there. It's, you better believe it. But what I want to do is let you know the counties that are over here and who support. Alex knows, he's got a good South Texas connection, but these are the folks that came out today. My wife is here and my daughter is here. So we appreciate it. Overall, David Engel, thank you. All the port commissioners stand up, and our prior port commissioners, please stand up. I wanted to just show everybody some of the city, the county, and the port folks who've been involved. And finally, law enforcement. We have our Department of Public, Transportation is here, but we also have our Department of Public Safety here. We also have the city and our police department here. I want you to raise your hands. And our sheriff, I know that you've got our sheriff's department here, and we also have law enforcement for the other counties. But I want everybody to see who's here, and commissioners, we really are glad. To me, this today, once we open this up, this is the postcard for Texas. And the final thanks go to Governor Abbott, a great friend. Governor Abbott kick-started this. We all started August 8th, and the reason I remember that was the birth of my grandson, Mateo. And so here we're going to kick off today. Thanks for everybody coming. As my San Patricio people heard me yesterday, I am talking less than the other state officials because you get more votes. Thank you all. We'll see you all.
Chairman, thank you for those comments and those introductions as well. We spent some time talking about the role of the state of Texas and our state elected officials in this project. Very importantly, though, is our partnership with our federal partners and the Federal Highway Administration, U.S. Department of Transportation. All along, they've been right there with us as we've navigated the process of getting this project built. And we had in the funding federal bridge formula funds that were a big part of the funding that went to come to put this project to where it is today. And so I'm really pleased to introduce our next speaker, which is the Honorable Michael Cloud. He's a member, very importantly, of the House Appropriations Committee. He's a longtime Corpus Christi resident, understands the needs of this area, understands very much what this investment is going to bring to this region. Congressman Cloud, thank you for being here today.
Thank you. It's so good to be with you today. And at this point, we have a saying in D.C. about some of the meetings I sit in. Everything's been said, but not everyone's said it. It's an honor to be with you here today. I'll try not to repeat too much of what's been said, but it is exciting to see our community come together and celebrate this great, momentous achievement. I am very happy to be with you here today to talk about the big, beautiful bridge that we get to celebrate that we've been working on for quite some time. And it truly is awesome to see this happen. This is the fitting gateway to the city and to this region and to the wonderful work that's being done here on behalf of the community that lives here, but really what we do here being the tip of the spear of what happens in the state of Texas and the lifeblood we are to the entire nation. It's so important that we do this, and it's exciting to see us gather here today to celebrate it. President Harry Truman once said, "America was not built on fear. America was built on courage, on imagination, and an unbeatable determination to get the job done." And so today we celebrate the job that's been done, and thank you to all, as Todd and Chuy have pointed out, all those who participated. Give yourselves a hand. Walt Disney also said, he said, "You can dream, you can create, you design, and you build one of the most wonderful places in the world," which I believe this region is, this community. But it requires the people to make the dream a reality. And so we are so grateful today for, yes, the leaders that have been introduced to help get the federal, state dollars together to manage this project effectively, but also to the many workers in our communities, from the architects to the engineers to the surveyors, contractors, concrete workers, iron workers, pile drivers, heavy equipment workers, welders, electricians, all the workers in our community. This is truly a testament of what it takes when we as Americans, as we as people from the Coastal Bend, put our hands together and we work to get the job done. This is an awesome testament to our community. It is the fitting gateway to our district. And man, it's beautiful. Whether you're coming here to enjoy the Coastal Bend, which from this vantage point, you can pretty much see, I think, all of it. Or you're coming here from on one of the ships coming to our port from around the world. It's great to see this here standing as a testament for who we are as a community. Thank you for all who participated, for persevering, for getting the job done, and to seeing this happen. God bless us. God bless this area. God bless this effort. And God bless you all for being here. We'll see you.
Congressman, thank you very much for those words. We've talked a little bit about the importance and the role of our local officials, and the city of Corpus Christi has been an important partner with us on that. Our next speaker is the Honorable Mayor Paulette Guajardo. You've served, I told you I'd practiced it. I really had. Mayor Guajardo has served as mayor of Corpus Christi since 2016. Before that, served as councilwoman here. As mayor, she's been a big part and has seen a lot of this progress that has taken place. And has been a strong advocate for strengthening Corpus Christi's economy, improving its public safety, and building a safer and more efficient infrastructure, represented here by that harbor bridge, this harbor bridge. Mayor, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for being here today.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you. Needless to say, and as has been said, this is a historic day for Corpus Christi. So first, I want to start off by thanking Governor Greg Abbott for his continued leadership. His support for this project and for Corpus Christi's future means so much to our city. And as mayor, I am so proud to declare today Corpus Christi being the home of the largest cable-stayed bridge in the United States. That's right. So today marks the beginning of a bold new chapter for our city, for our port, and for our entire region. This bridge is more than concrete and steel. It represents vision, it represents perseverance, and it certainly represents partnership. Our port is the #1 port in the nation for exports and #3 in the entire world. It powers not just Corpus Christi, but this entire, or the entire state of Texas. So with this new bridge and the increased clearance, we can now welcome VLCCs, or very large crude carriers, and that opens the door to more trade, to more jobs, and greater economic growth across the Coastal Bend. We are a proud partner, and we continue to be a proud partner in building Texas for the future of Corpus Christi. And we want our governor to know that we are ready and open for even more business. This milestone has taken many years of planning and dedication, and I want to thank TxDOT and Flatiron Dragados for bringing this vision to life. Your work is literally reshaping our city's future. And to our council members here today, thank you for your commitment to progress and prosperity. So as we retire the original Harbor Bridge, which was built in 1959, we honor its legacy while embracing the promise of what's next. This new bridge is a symbol of growth, it is a symbol of resilience and pride in the place we all call home. So thank you for celebrating with us today. And lastly, I would be remiss if I didn't wish my husband a happy 23rd anniversary today, which makes today even more special. So happy anniversary, Victor. Thank you all for being here. God bless Corpus Christi, and God bless you all.
Mayor, thank you very much for those remarks, and happy anniversary. Our final speaker today is the Honorable Judge Connie Scott. Judge Scott has served as Nueces County Judge since 2023. In that role, Judge Scott's been committed to improving the quality of life of residents while building resiliency through infrastructure improvements. Judge, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for the partnership of Nueces County. Please come to the podium and make remarks. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here today. It is my honor to be up here on this stage. As he said, I've only been county judge since 2023, so I'm very blessed to be sitting in this seat at this moment in this ribbon cutting today. My commissioners are here. Thank you for being here as well. You've already been announced. The former county judge, Barbara Canales, is here. The many people who sat in all of these seats. I know my husband over there, Mike Scott, did not stand when they said former port commissioner, so I'm going to call him out on that. But being here today, as a former state representative, even back then when Senator Hinojosa was talking about salvaging and saving the money set aside for this, you know, when I went in the 82nd legislature, there was no money for the state either. You talk about the county and the city being in a bind, the state was pretty much in the same boat. So the monumental task they did in keeping this going forward and keeping these funds here, our TxDOT commissioners, it's amazing. Thank you so much for your work on this project, for working with our legislators, all of our state representatives, former state representatives, senators, former local leaders as well. You're all to be commended. This is your day. We are excited to be here. It's a monumental day for Nueces County. The economic driver that this is going to produce, all of us look forward to that. The port here, we're very excited for the new growth and the things that are going to happen there, but I am just totally blessed to be standing here in this seat today, to be on this stage, to get to be on this beautiful bridge and get to go and tell everyone. Lynn Allison, you haven't been mentioned, but your communication back and forth with all of us, the elected leaders, thank you. Thank you very much for always being available. And Flatiron, this is beautiful. I don't know what else you can say, but I'm last, so it's very short, but I'm very proud to be here on behalf of Nueces County and my commissioner's court and previous courts. We're honored to be a small part of this. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Now it's time to cut the ribbon on this thing. So what we're going to ask is for the members of the stage party here to join. We're going to do the ribbon cutting down front, Raquel. Okay, we're going to cut the ribbon down front. And then Raquel will come up and give us a little bit of instructions on how we're going to do the drive-through across the bridge and back. And then over time, we will be officially opening the southbound side of the bridge today for traffic, working through the logistics of how we do the transition, and also working with the city of Corpus Christi and North Beach and others. We'll be opening the opposite direction after the 4th of July. There's a lot to handle with something like this, and so can't have too many good things at once. But we will be opening the northbound side after the 4th of July. Still have a little bit of transition work to handle on the old bridge to make sure that we've got the access that we need to North Beach, but within a couple of months, we will have the last traffic going across the old Harbor Bridge. But it all starts here. It all starts with cutting the ribbon. So Raquel, you want to give us some final instructions, please?
Thank you, Mark. So as Mark indicated, we've got a few programmatic celebratory issues that we want to work through. We're going to do a ribbon cutting right here in front. If I could get the stage guests to make your way down to the front, we're going to get a couple of our TxDOT guys to come up and stretch the ribbon. We'll get the scissors. And then once we do the ribbon cutting, we invite you to mingle for a very brief time, but certainly we encourage you to take an opportunity to get some videos, some photos, and we will begin to clear the chairs from this area. We'll ask you to move to your vehicles if your intentions are to be a part of the processional. Our dignitaries will be in the front of the processional using our TxDOT vehicles or their personal vehicles. So we'll get those staged, and then we'll do single file moving out to the north and make a full loop back around. So I'll come back and give you some additional instructions as we move through the program. Thank you for your patience, and we're looking forward to all of the milestones.
Yeah. Ooh,
So I'm live. Just know.
You're not live right now.
Oh, no, I'm not? I think I am.
Okay.
I think that's live. That's preview. Now I'm live. Okay,
Okay.
so then I got to turn my mic on, right?
Well, yeah,
But can y'all hear? Will they be able to hear me?
they should be. I'll
Okay.
go over there and test it.
Yeah, please do.
And so, yeah, just go ahead and talk about
Okay.
like what we've seen.
I'm turning it on.
Okay.
Good morning, Coastal Bend. Can you guys hear me? I know we had some audio issues earlier. So in the chat, if you want to let me know if you guys can hear me, we can. Okay, awesome, everyone. My name is Lexus Green. I'm your weekend first edition morning anchor, and we all just sat front row to a historic moment. You know, it was a private event, but we wanted to bring you guys there. We wanted you to all experience that. We got to hear from a lot of speakers, a lot of officials, a lot of people that had their hands in on this. And I know just like us, you guys at home said, we want to see the ribbon cutting. We want to see the first car go over the bridge. So what you were just seeing before we cut the camera was them kind of breaking down that stage and getting ready for a brigade. So an actual brigade of those officials are going to drive over the bridge for the first time ever. So we're going to witness some history there. I'm getting word that there might be a second ribbon cutting on the bottom of the bridge, but we will keep you posted on that. We know we got like 400 of you in this stream right now, so you're all wanting to know exactly what we are. But if you are just joining in, we are here at the official ribbon cutting of the new Harbor Bridge project, something that has been in the makes for more than 9 years, but as you mentioned, or as you heard a few of those speakers, more like 25 years since the thought and the inception of a new bridge came about. So super exciting. Back in May, we thought we were going to have this ribbon cutting, but it was postponed. So to have it here today and for us to be able to get that close-up view, thanks, shout out to our field crew out there, Jeremy Landers, Lydia Herrera. They are right out there at that private event. So, you know, we get to have eyes on the bridge. And it looked a little hot out there, a little windy, but it's South Texas. I'm just glad it's not raining on them. I'm glad we still got to do the ribbon cutting. No more delays, right? So fun stuff, and I think we're just really looking forward to that first car going over the bridge. I mentioned that a lot of people on social media yesterday were taking their final drive over the old bridge, and it's nostalgic. If you're born and raised in Corpus Christi like I was, that's a big deal, and especially the people who are going to get the chance to go over the new one today, it's just a memory I don't think you'll forget. I actually met a viewer. She reached out to me and she said that her and her girlfriends walked over the old Harbor Bridge back when it was new, and now she's 77 years old, and she plans to get that same group of girls together and walk over the new one. So it's a really beautiful thing. It's a landmark. It's the longest long-stay cable in all of the United States. It's going to help our port tremendously, and it's just really beautiful. I think it's something to be really proud of and something that's been in the works for a long time. So I'm going to check our camera real quick to see what our crew is doing over there. Oh, okay. He is moving. So Jeremy Landers, our field camera photog, is out there. He's moving the camera to get us a brand new view. So if you're still streaming, they're trying to get us a better look at exactly what's going on. You know, we've got all the officials there. We heard from Paulette Guajardo. We heard from Todd Hunter, Michael Cloud, Chuy Hinojosa, Adam Hinojosa. Bunch of people, Judge Connie Scott, and they all had the same thing to say, that this is just a super huge day for the Port of Corpus Christi. We're the number one, you know, for exports in the whole United States, number 3 in the world. So this higher clearance, this bigger bridge is just going to have huge economic impacts on us. So it's really exciting, and we are just really happy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited to be watching this unfold firsthand.
One of the cool things that Mayor Paulette said was that this is the biggest stable.
Yes.
Yeah, cable stay bridge.
Yes.
In the United States.
Exactly.
Which is really, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, me neither. So not only, I mean, you can see how big it is compared to the old bridge, and it's architecturally beautiful, but to have that, you know, Corpus Christi has the longest long-stay cable bridge in all the United States. That's a big deal. A major win for the Port of Corpus Christi. Super exciting, and I'm jealous of, like I said, our field crew out there this morning. If you were watching First Edition, basically all weekend this morning, it's all we can really talk about is the bridge. Big Saturday here in Corpus Christi. I'm going to check the chat to see. Yeah. Anyone else going to be sad about the old Harbor Bridge, or are we ready to see it go? I think I know the answer to that. But lots of memories on that bridge for sure. And then we just want to remind y'all about, this isn't all about a ribbon cutting today. There's going to be some changes. So this ribbon cutting is marking the official opening of the southbound lanes. So what that means is our Portland commuters, y'all can drive over the new bridge. Probably they're estimating around 2 p.m. this afternoon. Of course, expect some delays. They're going to have some signage for you. They're asking, drive slow. You know, this is new for everybody, but that is happening today. As far as the northbound lanes, that's something in progress. They haven't given us an official timeline, but they did say at least till after 4th of July. That's a lot going on. So as of this afternoon, you can expect to drive from Portland on the new bridge into town. So if you're coming from in town, these lanes are very confusing to me, so I'm trying to break it down. When you're coming from Corpus to Portland, you're going to actually get on the old bridge. So you're still going to get to go over the old bridge, and then you'll come back on the new bridge. So they're kind of transition period, but super exciting stuff, and the best of both worlds. You get to do both. Right now, we are just waiting to see what they're doing, where our crew is right now. I know that we're waiting on their live stream because they are moving, and they're hiking a bridge quite literally. So imagine holding a camera bag, a tripod, and scaling a bridge. But super cool stuff. The Old Harbor Bridge has been here since 1959. The demolition process, that's going to be a whole nother ball game. You know, they're predicting summer demolition, but it's a lot. It's a lot going on. We're excited. Okay, we've got a...
That's just the preview.
Okay, I was going to say, we're playing with some cuts right now to try to get our live shot back up, but thank you to the 400 people, nearly 400 people who are in. Okay, look.
That's the
Lex
that is
cam?
the Lex cam.
We got the Lex cam in the building.
So we can go live with that.
The Lex, okay. The Lex cam.
Oh, that's just the Lex cam shot.
No.
Okay, and then let's go ahead and cut that over.
Cool. Okay, y'all, you ask and you shall receive. The Lex cam has entered the chat. So this is our KIII camera that we've got positioned to show you what's going on over there. We, of course, have a crew on scene who's going to give us a much better view as if you were there at this private event. But for now, as we wait for them to do that, we've got our Lex cam view, a beautiful Texas flag waving in the gorgeous weather today. I love to see it. I love to see all the turnout, too. I know people are really excited about this. I don't see a lot of traffic. I reached out to our field crew and I asked, is there a bunch of holdup? And they said, no, not actually. So it seems just like everything is running smooth and on schedule. So good stuff there. Now we're waiting. We want to see that first car go over the Harbor Bridge. It is a historic day here in Corpus Christi. So if you're just tuning in, thanks for joining us. If you've been here all along, sorry if you're getting impatient, but we are all here for the same thing. We want to see we want to see that first car go over the bridge. This has been a long time in the making. I know if you're from here, you remember the lights on the Old Harbor Bridge. Yes, old school. showing some history there. Used to light up like a rainbow, and then on certain holidays, I feel like there was a basketball team that went to playoffs and they changed it for like the colors. Yeah, just good old stuff. And now we're bringing it to the future. We're gonna have modern LED lights, right? They're gonna light up that baby.
They're gonna be on the actual cable stays, which is pretty cool.
And that's what was a big part of this. I was just reading is that being structurally sound to hold the LED lights, and they won't corrupt, and they can last like much. Their like shelf life is super long, so it's gonna have all the things. And you know, we're gonna have the longest long stay cable in the whole United States, right here in Corpus Christi. It's really awesome stuff, and a lot of hard work in the process. So yeah, right now we're showing you our Lex cam, and we might have a live shot up. Okay, hang with me here.
All right, Jeremy's getting set up.
All right, you want to show them?
What's that?
Look, I was going to say, you want to show them the behind the scenes? Hey, look, this is exciting, y'all. We're about to switch camera views. We are front row to the second ribbon cutting. We didn't know there was a second ribbon cutting, but this is I think we're at the bottom portion of the bridge, if I'm correct. Anna, would you? We do look like we're maybe at the top. Yeah, let's ask our photographer. So If that's the case, then the first ribbon cutting was on the ground, and now they're about to do the one to cut the first car that's going to cross over the New Harbor Bridge, y'all. We are all watching. We're in this together. Super exciting. Okay, who do we got here? This is awesome. I think these are some of the actual people who... Ricky Daly, we work really closely with him. He's sick of us, I could tell you that. All the updates all the time, but we are happy. We're all happy. We are all smiling today. Super exciting stuff. You see it, guys. Look at this. Look at this view. I bet you it's hot, though. I can feel it through the camera lens. A beautiful day in Corpus Christi. But those clouds were out earlier. If you saw those ominous clouds behind the speakers, kind of protecting them a little bit. But we are getting excited. They are about to do it. They are on top of the bridge. Has Jeremy told us where we are yet? Oh. Yep.
So yeah, they're still pretty much, I mean, if you look, you can see cable stays.
Okay, yeah.
So they're still pretty much at the top.
I think this ribbon cutting is just for these cars to come through, because you can see them. That's awesome. We know that the brigade is full of some top city and state officials. We also know Governor Abbott couldn't make it today. He was going to be at the original ribbon cutting back on May 10th, but due to the rescheduling, he didn't make it to today. But we've got a lot of people. We got Mayor Paulette Guajardo, Todd Hunter, Denise Villalobos. I saw Judge Connie Scott. I know there's other people in the crowd that we didn't get to see. So it's a really exciting time. Okay, y'all, we've got the first car, or maybe this is just the tour, the escort, but are y'all watching with me? Wow. There we go. TxDOT, first car to make it over. They might all be in TxDOT. Shout out to TxDOT. Okay. All right, we got 3 cars. Okay, we got another TxDOT vehicle. How exciting. TxDOT is escorting some of these officials safely over the New Harbor Bridge. Okay, who was that? This is so fun. Okay. Wow, the first cars to drive over the Harbor Bridge. And I'm seeing some questions in the chat saying, okay, well, when can the rest of us do it? They said around 2 p.m. this afternoon they were going to have that ready for you travelers to come over, but they did say it's going to be a slow process as they ease everyone on to follow the directions and all the signage. So if you do plan on, which I absolutely encourage you to, just know that add some extra minutes into your commute. Nothing we're not used to here in Corpus Christi, right? All right. I am very jealous right now. Yes, we are. And we are seeing, I mean, you can't get a closer front row than this. So thank you all to okay, look, we got someone through the sunroof. Fun stuff, y'all.
Thank you.
Waving. So fun, y'all. This is awesome that we get to watch in live. I mean, look at those cable stays behind it. It's just so beautiful. There's beaming white cables. Really a landmark for sure. Changes our whole skyline. It's awesome. This is very awesome. What a morning for everyone who started on First Edition this morning. If you followed me along this far, we've been waiting on this moment, and here we are. They are crossing the New Harbor Bridge. Oh wait, there's more where that came from. Yeah, we got a utility.
If you need me to send it again, I will.
Exciting stuff. Oh, a lot more where that came from. Are these still part of the brigade, or is this? Okay. How cool is that? Yeah. Couldn't do it without all of the workers who have just nonstop to reach these, milestones. Shout out to them. Oh. Here we are. This is live news, y'all. We got your photographer showing us exactly what, just pretend you're walking on top of the New Harbor Bridge. This is great views. And I love that they chose to have the ribbon cutting ceremony, honestly, on top like that, right? To really show. Yeah. Oh, okay. Do you see Jeremy? He's up on the red carpet. Agreed.
Are you gonna get? I'm gonna
Yeah, if you are just tuning in for any reason, if you just jumped on our 3 News Plus stream, we're here at the ribbon cutting. It just came to a wrap, but the ribbon cutting for the official opening of the New Harbor Bridge, we just heard from a bunch of leaders. That came to a close. Our photographer Jeremy's actually up on the stage, just trying to give y'all an even closer look at what it feels like, the view, the ocean. He might just be giving himself a break, honestly, from hugging the. Yes, if you look closely, the blue hat. Hey, Lydia. Okay, she's working, girl. She's gonna have a story for y'all later tonight. Of if anyone who did miss the stream, or maybe you just want to watch it back, and she's gonna have, of course, some great interviews that maybe people we didn't hear from the speakers. So. Oh, okay. So Jeremy sat the camera down for a minute. I think that. Yeah, he's getting some more footage. That was exciting. So back to what this means. This isn't just a ribbon cutting. This is also marking the official opening of the southbound lanes. So you want to spread the word that Portland drivers are able to go over this new bridge starting around 2 this afternoon. That's a rough estimate. But the northbound is still closed. So if you're leaving Corpus, headed to Portland, you are going to still use the Old Harbor Bridge. So that's going to be a small transition period. They haven't announced when they're going to open those northbound lanes, so definitely stay with us. We'll stay on top of it as well. And then as far as demolition goes, that's a whole nother ball game. That'll be maybe this summer. But what a day. What a historic day that we all got to witness. June 28th, 2025. Okay, gotcha. Okay, y'all. So you're actually gonna see what those same cars that you saw come over the bridge. They're gonna basically give us what it will be like to enter the southbound lanes. So give them a couple minutes, and that's where our photog is so strategically set up to give you that view. But yeah, that same stream of cars you just saw, they're about to kind of show what it would be like to be on those southbound lanes. What a time, y'all. 25 years since the discussion came about this bridge, and here we are. But all good things take time. Yeah. And they throw a pandemic in there during a major project that needs A lot of work and materials. Yeah. Yeah. The magnitude, I think people get the picture now to see just how magnificent it is. I'm hearing no sound. Is that for everybody? We're gonna check. Checking on our audio for you guys, but yeah, there's no sound on that live stream. Okay. Hey, there's TxDOT's Ricky Daly. He's our communications officer. Yeah. What we're watching together, y'all, is that same car brigade with the city and state officials. They're about to make their way through those southbound lanes that are going to open for y'all around 2 p.m. this afternoon. So I see the first car. Everyone, if you want to watch this part, we saw them come over the bridge. Now they're gonna kind of show what it'd be like for you this afternoon to enter using the southbound lanes. Here they come. That brigade coming through using those southbound lanes, which once again will be open starting about 2 p.m. afternoon for Corpus Christi Coastal Bend residents. So that's really exciting. If you plan to come into town today, you are going to be driving on the New Harbor Bridge. That's awesome. Great footage. If you are in the stream, who plans on going over the bridge today? I want to hear it. I want to know. Is anyone going to go out of their way who didn't need to necessarily take the bridge? Is anyone going to do a little bridge trip? Wonder what that's about. Hey, they wanted to see too. Super I'm hearing mixed signs in here. I'm seeing why are they driving so slowly? It's brand new and there's some new signage, and that's what they ask, drivers and commuters today too, to expect a slow entrance and exit, just so everyone can get accustomed to, these new ramps, these new lanes. As you can see the lighthouse in the back of that shot to kind of show you where we are. Agreed, yeah, it's like a brigade. Have you ever seen a brigade go fast? The last thing we need is a wreck, okay? What a beautiful shot. Texas flag, y'all. Texas proud today, that's for sure. Corpus Christi proud. so much fun watching this unfold with you guys. It was a private ribbon cutting event, but thanks to our field crews, we were able to bring it to you live on our 3 News Plus app. We have a lot of opportunities like this, so if you ever want to be in the action, definitely check out our 3 News Plus app. You can download it free on your smartphone, free on your TV. And then that's not all. Later at 6 on 3 News, Lydia Herrera, that team that was on the field, they're going to have a special report to bring back to you. So there's lots more bridge coverage, and something tells me there's going to be more than just today. So lots more excitement in the coming days. But thank you so much for streaming with me today. It was my first time, so thanks for bearing with me. It was awesome. I'm going to sign out now. Thanks for having us. Have a great Saturday, Coastal Bend.